Well, howdy, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to X4 with the Star Wars mod. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series, and today I've got a very nice treat for you. I've put in a lot of time into the game in between our last episode, mainly just trying to get all the infrastructure done, get lots and lots of more money, getting more traders up, trying to establish dominance. And you can see we're sitting on 68.4 million. Yeah, the time played is now up to 2 days. But yeah, there's a really cool, interesting reason why I stopped. Mainly just so that way you guys can have a nice little treat for today. And what that treat is, if you remember the end of the last episode, Xenon started to invade Hatikva's Choice. And while I was doing background infrastructure stuff, there is a massive fleet of Xenon ships that just poured into Hatikva's Choice, and there's nothing there to defend it. So, something else that I've done is I spent a lot of money on buying new ships. And we're going to hop right into it, and we're going to check them out. So I hope you guys are looking forward to the fight as much as I am. Let's do it. Alrighty, boys and girls, we are here, and so where I'm actually at right now is actually our new headquarters. So what I'm going to do real quick before we do anything else, I'm going to showcase a little bit of what we've been building. But we got all kinds of stuff going on. As you can see, we got some X-Wings currently docked over here. I believe there's an A-Wing over there on that side. But let's go ahead and open up this panel here. As you can see, we now have a new region. We own it. We got 4 stations going. All the stations are actually doing really well right now. But, as you can see, we have several squadrons. And all of these squadrons, once I highlight them all, we're going to send them straight to Hatikva's Choice all in one go. And I'm going to fast forward right after I do it, so that way I can jump you guys straight into the action. Alrighty. So, but before we go straight into it, as you can see, there's our massive Xenon fleet. So what we're going to do is we're going to send everything to right here. And then they go taking off. We're going to hop into an A-Wing and follow suit. And I will see you guys there when we get there. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are in the fight. We got plenty of fighters coming in. And we're trying to come in and actually eliminate most of these guys. And let's see what happens. Hopefully our fighters do pretty well against the Xenon. But we shall see. Come on. Come on. Don't want to use up any of my concussion missiles just yet. Got this one coming down. Nice. Alright. Let's see what we got going on over here. Wow, just look at the radar.
Awaiting orders.
Well, that was fast and quick and over very quickly. Well, it's not as entertaining as I hoped it was going to be. But we did clear up all the Xenon and secure the sector. And that's really what we wanted more than anything. So I'm going to go ahead and tell all the squadrons to remove their orders. So that way they can go back to doing their thing. Now, another thing that we're doing as well is we got an MC80 in build progress right now. 32 minutes and that thing's coming out. Now, I don't know which squadrons I want to attach to it, but then again, it's like I'm really waiting for the update. Oh, let's go ahead and get Green Squadron on that. I'm really waiting on the update because I'd much rather have a Quasar than use the MC80 as a carrier, especially since we don't have the wingless variants of the carriers or even the Home 1 variant or anything like that. But for the most part, though, I am excited to have an MC80, and we're going to go jump straight into doing some more story mission stuff. And I think I'm going to have Orange and... I think I'm going to have Orange and Green Squadron patrol here, just to keep the Xenon presence down to a minimum here. But we do have some Z95 squadrons, and they're mainly going to be patrolling our home territory. And like I said, we do have a nice little home territory over here in the Cove. And I'm really looking forward to this place building up even further. Let's go ahead and see what we got for monies. Oh yeah, raking in those profits now. We're just sitting in the dough. Alrighty. So we're waiting on the MC80 to be done. I don't know what I'm going to name it yet. If you guys got an idea for a name, comment down below. But other than that, we're going to jump straight to the story missions, and we might have probably have Black Squadron and White Squadron, as well as Red Squadron and Rogue Squadron. Probably have all four of those squadrons come and assist us for some of the missions. So we'll see how it goes. But we're going to stick in the A-Wing for now, and I'll probably keep going through the missions that way. But anyways, so I'll talk to you guys soon when I get to the next mission objective. Alright. Talk to you guys soon. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So our quest is an odd situation. And I'm not making that up. That's actually the name of the quest. Let's go ahead and open up the mission. Odd situation. Talk to Bozo Ta. So let's open the briefing here. And there's no information other than just an odd situation. So let's see what Bozo Ta's got to say for us here.
Solar power plant. Docking granted.
Oh, did I miss it? Where's our docking pad? Ah, there it is. Alright, let's go ahead and tell all these boys to dock, because they should be coming in soon.
Successfully docked.
And let's see what our fleet composition looks like here. Alright, so we've got a bunch of A-Wings, a bunch of X-Wings. It's a pretty good composition, I think. No Y-Wings or B-Wings or E-Wings. Just A-Wings and X-Wings. That should be pretty good for fighter intercept. And let's go ahead and check on the other... let's go check on Green Squadron. Green Squadron and Orange Squadron. We got them patrolling up here, so there's another Xenon that just came in. But they should keep it pretty tight. They should be able to keep everything locked down. So let's go on ahead and see what the mission is here. Oh, Control D, stand up. A-Wing's so much easier to get in and out of than the X-Wing. Alrighty.
Quickly, come in. I cannot be sure, but it seems like we have an intruder. Perhaps some long-dormant entity has awoken inside this facility. Or maybe beings from the parallel realm have found a way through.
Sorry to disappoint. It's just little old me.
Ah, Dal Busta's back. We thought he was dead.
I should be the one who's surprised to see you running this place, of all people.
Intruder, would you be so kind as to take 2 steps back so that I can enact the purge protocol?
And you, dear. A group of Split approached me to track you down. Luckily for you, I find such tasks rather troublesome.
What happened to you?
After the scale plate situation worsened, my ship was targeted. We didn't have much of a chance, and only a handful of us managed to escape in our pods. Once I was sure the survivors were safe, I started to piece together what happened.
And what happened to Reen?
Reen turned herself in to the Argon police. She's working with them to help disrupt scale plate activities in Argon space. It appears that she didn't follow my instructions closely enough.
A plan which hinges on the conduct of criminal madmen is not much of a plan at all.
If you observe something long enough, you can account for anything, even madmen.
So why are you
I
here?
started to hear rumors of a mysterious station appearing out of nowhere. Given that I just lost my pride and joy, I was looking for a new start. So, I broke in. I was expecting to sweet-talk some top-secret government folks, but everything led to the Boron. And you.
You are an interloper.
I'm the best damn interloper this side of the multiverse. With my analytic abilities, your resources, and the Boron's prickly demeanor, we can do anything. What do you say?
I'm gonna say let's give it a try, but based on his performance with the Atikfa Free Trade League and how all that ended up, I do have some doubts about what capabilities that he's going to offer us the way that went. But let's go ahead and let's give it a try.
You won't regret it. I'll start measuring this room up so I can get my equipment in.
You will do no such thing. This is my laboratory.
You'll hardly know I'm here.
It sounds like we got some more ships docking. I don't think we can see anything outside that window. Let's go ahead and head back to our A-Wing. Oh, which A-Wing was it? I feel it's that one, the WX-114. Let's go ahead and check. Let's open up this way. Yeah, it's WX-114. But we got more fighters coming into dock. Alrighty. So we have some more inactive missions, but he's going to probably pop up with another mission here before long, so we're just going to give him some time. So while we've got him doing that, we're going to travel back to our other stations, get all that worked out. I'm going to hop in the Millennium Falcon and send this A-Wing to leave this A-Wing here docked at this one and pull the squadrons off of this and put it onto our MC-80. So I will talk to you guys here in a little bit once all that's done and the next mission pops up. So until then, I'll see you guys soon. Well, welcome back, guys. Okay, so sorry I'm cutting that so late. I wasn't expecting that at all. But yeah, we're back here at the space station, and we're going to go talk with Dal Busta, see what he's got to offer us, and we'll see where the quest lines go from there. But in the meantime, MC-80 is pulling up to park right now. I'm going to leave that thing parked right there. Let's see. Nothing much else going on. We're back at the 43 million. I've been off for too long. Probably, I'd say maybe like half an hour, if that. But, yeah. So, we're going to go on ahead and do this mission. See what's going on.
How's it going?
Okay, so here's the big one. Whether we do the split connection or the Parented Civil War. Now, I actually haven't done the split connection. I haven't even started. I wasn't wanting to save that for last. But the Parented Civil War is pretty interesting, and I think what we'll do is start the Parented Civil War, and then move to the split connection when I start reaching monetary obstacles through the Parented Civil War, because it takes a lot of money for Parented Civil War. It really takes a lot of money. But we're going to go ahead and do that one.
Your recent exploits might have opened up a new opportunity for us. You know, I've always been interested in the seemingly eternal civil war between the God Realm and the Holy Order. It appears that both of the warring Paranid factions trust you. Somewhat.
You mentioned the Paranid.
Actually, they mentioned you. We're only a few jumps away from Paranid space, and this station's comms module is unlike anything I've come across.
I believe I already mentioned several times that this outpost was abandoned by the Terrans. A civilization so unfathomably advanced and ingenious that they managed to nearly wipe themselves out on multiple occasions. It is paramount that we explore its integrated functions carefully, delicately, and most of all, cautiously.
Naturally, I had to put its capabilities to the test. As it turns out, the God Realm and the Holy Order frequently and openly accuse one another of corrupting each other's citizens. However, they're surprisingly reluctant to condemn independent individuals, much less those who simply want the best of both worlds. If you know what I'm saying.
Just get to the point already.
What I'm getting at is this. There's more to this whole civil war thing than meets the eye. For whatever reason, those Paranids don't seem to view you as an intruder. And that, my friend, is an opportunity if I've ever seen one. Of course, those uptight zealots might change their mind once you start snooping around. Hopefully we can mitigate that risk by knowing where to stick our noses and where not to stick them from the start. Luckily, I have an informant who might be able to point us in the right direction.
Alright, so who is this informant exactly?
An old, and I do mean old, acquaintance of mine. Knowing her, she's probably been enjoying a grandstand view of this war since it started. You'll be hard-pressed to find anyone who knows quite as much as she does about that unpleasant situation.
Okay, so what do I need to do?
Head over to Nepilio's fortune. It's only one system away. There's an old meeting point under the highway where we used to trade gossip about the local syndicates. Don't be put off by her unconventional demeanor. She's not exactly quick to trust people, but once you've passed muster, she'll be your most dependable ally.
Other than?
Other than me, of course.
Alrighty. Figured his conversation was going to be cut shorter than that. Let's go on ahead and let's head back to the Millennium Falcon here. Alright. Alright, Paul. I'm going to take your seat here. Alrighty, so before we head straight off into the mission here, let's go check out our new MC-80, since we got this thing parked right out here. There she is. With her fighter escorts. She's got plenty. She's got 20 fighter escorts with her, but jeez, just look at the size of her. I keep saying, the guys over at the X4 Star Wars mod team, they do some impressive work. Got some X-Wings docked. She does look gorgeous. I mean, you guys have seen the A-Wing in its size, especially when you're walking beside it, but look at that A-Wing in comparison to this monstrosity. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's just jump straight to the mission. So once we get to the mission area, I will talk to you guys then. But until then, I'm just going to fast forward just like I usually do. So talk to you soon.
Autopilot.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're actually in the sector heading towards the actual mission objective. So we're flying to the rendezvous point. We're going to see what happens there. And hopefully everything goes good. But we'll find out when we get there. And we'll be hopping out in 3, 2, 1.
Meeting point. Remember, it's right below the highway. Now, where's that informant got to? You seem to have found something. Should I go check some out? Something seems to be off.
Well, how droll. He sent me one of his lackeys. Come a little closer, lackey, and we'll have a chat.
I've got a bad feeling about this one.
Hey there, Gride. Why do you always choose such creepy places to meet?
Let me answer your question with another question, my dear. How far would you be willing to be sure that your allies were up to scratch?
Uh-oh.
What the? She started a self-destruct sequence. You'll have to abort the sequence manually. Get out of there quickly. The self-destruct sequence was just a diversion. Hostile drones approaching fast.
And since we're having such a nice conversation,
Excuse me.
how much would you be willing to sacrifice in order to defeat your worst enemy?
Wow.
And understand
So we've got to deal with defense drones while we're at it. That one's almost down. Oh, come on. So close on that one. This part that I wish I was in an A-wing instead. Alright, that one's down. Now let's get the last one.
Stop playing games, Gride.
Oh no, we've got 2 more coming in.
power, respect.
Watch out! There are more of them.
I don't know how much longer these shields can keep up.
Someone really likes their explosives. Better keep your distance. Oh, come on. That's enough. My friend here doesn't deserve this kind of treatment.
Competent enough to run a small errand for me. I seem to remember you came here to ask questions about the Pyramid. I'll answer 2 questions of yours. We'll call it an advanced payment. Choose your questions wisely.
Okay, so we only get 2. Let's go on ahead and ask why she ambushed us.
Oh, yes, sorry about that, dear. In my line of work, you can never be too careful about who you associate. If you ever find yourself facing the kind of impossible ends I'm up against, you might look back fondly at our little encounter.
I'm really thinking that we go with what drives the Pyramid, but let's just go on ahead and ask what will this war achieve?
To an outsider, it might seem as though this war has just been going back and forth with no prospect of a resolution. That's not an entirely inaccurate assessment, but it's not the whole picture. It's no accident that the military supplies in this conflict have become one of the safest investments at the end of this gate network. You see, the 2 factions aren't really fighting over territory or resources. In the minds of their leaders, elimination of their opponents would actually be a tragic this interrogation is making me dreadfully tired. We'll get your answers eventually, don't you worry. Now, about that little errand I mentioned. You should receive your instructions right about...
Affirmative.
Alright, let's see what's going on in the battle map real quick. Got an X-Wing attack, and so orange is dealing with it. Where's green? Green's dealing with it too. Okay. I think they'll be fine. Let's check see the health of all these guys. Okay, so we got an A-Wing that's actually slightly damaged. We'll go ahead and tell this A-Wing to go ahead and repair. And he should reform with the squadron right when he does. Confirm order. And let's check on green. Yeah, green looks good. So it was a good idea actually leaving these guys here. A-Wing's already en route. Perfect. And they're clearing up. This is great. Now let's see if they're actually leveling up. Oh yeah, they're leveling up. Good. Yeah, because the better these guys get overall in their combat effectiveness, the better and better that they actually get. Like their accuracy and their flight speeds and like the tactics that they employ when they're in the fight. Right, so let's go back to what we're doing here in this mission. And mission manager, small errand, and find stash of explosives. Ah, here we go.
Autopilot engaged.
So I'm going to engage the autopilot again. And I'll see you guys soon. I'm actually just going to go on ahead and fast forward to the next mission after this, because this is a little bit of some boring stuff. But we'll wait for everything that they're going to be talking about, and we'll see where it goes from there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually flying up to the lock boxes right now. And the only reason why I'm going to include this, because I know this is boring stuff, but it does include some dialogue, and I don't want you guys really to miss out. So we're just going to go ahead and fly up to these.
Lockbox.
Let's slow down here. And just in case I screw up, I'm going to grab a save.
Stash of explosives is hidden inside containers that are explosive. Why am I not surprised?
Okay. So I'm going to grab a save real quick, guys. I don't think there's many ships that can actually survive this at all. Okay, so I don't have one set. So we're going to set that up real quick. So 2, we only want 1 gun firing. Okay. So let's go ahead and fire so we can get the free aim. And fire 1. And there we go.
Not another detonation timer? Put some distance between you and the device. That was close.
Whew.
Huh. These are EMP devices, not explosives. Greta must have misremembered. It's almost as if she had planned some kind of heist and then forgot all about it. That reminds me of something. I know Greta wants us to follow her instructions to the letter, but while we're here, let's take a closer look at that monument that the Paranid are so secretive about. I've always been curious.
Alrighty. So we're going to go ahead and fly over to this.
Apotheosis.
And we're going to learn more about the Paranid.
I think it would best to approach it from straight above or below where the security looks to be weakest.
Dal, I really hope you're not getting me into any trouble here. That'd be bad.
If you can manage to disable their surveillance systems, you should have a chance to snoop around a bit more. Get into your spacesuit.
Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, let's hop in the spacesuit, guys. And he wants us to launch an EMP.
And then scan it.
Oh, how do I do this again? Spacesuit bomb, spacesuit EMP, that's what we want.
I'm sure Greedo won't mind if we appropriate one of them for our own purposes.
I can't remember how to detonate. There we go. Alright, so that one doesn't really have a signal node on it. So what we got going on over here? I hope I didn't bug this thing out. Oh no, ow. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stop, 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 stop. There we go. Come on. Alright, there's one.
There! Something on the surface just moved. See if you can find the spot.
Let's see what we got for this one right here. Alright. So next up, he wants us to go up here. I think we're going to hop back in the Millennium Falcon here.
Docking granted.
Oh, come on. There we go. Let's head up to the bridge and let's see what's going on. Sorry, Pulp. Need the helm here.
Bozo, can you make any sense of this?
Those shapes do seem to align with my research into paranid cocoons. Interesting. The crystalline formation surfaces suggest some form of preservation technology.
special occasion.
You've done research on... Never mind. Judging by the thickness of the armored security hatch, these Pyramid must be rather important. There are a lot of empty berths here, though. I wonder why. This is a bit strange. I've expected station security to be on our tail by now. Something must have kept them busy. Well then, the next item on our list is a simple delivery. I have the ID of the ship we're supposed to find. If you want to, you could land on the ship in your spacesuit, but it would be easier to dock in a smaller, medium-sized ship. Either way, this should be simple enough.
Alrighty. So we're going to go to the dead drop signal, and I will talk to you guys soon. So once I get there, I'll get you guys updated. Well, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. And we are here in a Xenon sector.
Just try not to get hit.
Yeah. Okay. So about this. The reason why we're in our A-wing here is because of the fact that we're going to be flying through a minefield, and I want something fast and agile. Something else to note about what's going to go on through this: we're going to dock with a ship to pick up a package from the captain. Now, this minefield is actually pretty dangerous to get through because of the fact that there's just so many, and you cannot target the mines whatsoever. So we're going to see what happens here. Hopefully I don't die. And I'm actually going to cut throttle here. And I'm going to grab a save real quick, guys. Just in case we die. There we go. Alright, game saved. So let's go ahead and get with the mission here. And welcome to the minefield.
Faulty logic.
There! Touch down and make a run for it! How did those maniacs even get here?
It's a very good question. Now, we don't want to run into any mines here.
Docking granted.
Hopefully we don't die on the way here.
I'm not talking to you.
Excuse me? Alright, see if we can't get our package here and get the heck out of here. Alright, so we got our case. A-Wing's over on the other side.
Now, we better get on and deliver it. Let's hope the reward Gride promised was worth all the trouble.
Alright. Now let's get out of here. Hopefully we don't run into any mines on our way out. And we're good. Quick
Entering
update
faulty logic 1.
is I believe we got another MC-80 on the way. Yeah, we do. In 12 minutes. Alright, they're still doing pretty good. Alright. So let's see where we got to go from here. I'm going to go ahead and engage the autopilot here. And I'll catch up with you guys again once we deliver the package.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disengaged. Entering system. Fully vision. Autopilot engaged.
And 5, 4, 3, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Autopilot disengaged.
And we're here to deliver the package. So let's go ahead and deliver this over, and we'll see what's going on from here.
Docking granted.
I was asked to drop my... awaiting orders.
Successfully docked.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
Okay, so he's fine. Alright, now let's see what else is going on over here.
To drop my cargo.
Awaiting orders.
Harris Twin 5. I'm starting to think that here before long, guys, we're going to need an MC-80 in like every single possible sector just to keep these pirates at bay. Yeah, they're a nice little strike group of fighters. We'll see. But for right now, 7 minutes till the MC-80, and let's go ahead and head to the bar. Pretty sure we're going to be heading to the bar. Let's see. Yep, bar. I think we're meeting with the lady that tried to kill us earlier in person. And we are.
I see you're still alive. What a pleasant surprise. So that concludes your end of the bargain. If I remember correctly, that means I owe you a few more answers.
Alright. Let's go with why this job.
An excellent question, my dear. The item you brought me has some sentimental value. There is someone I've been yearning to see for one last time. You've proven yourself to be pretty dependable, so let me add another piece of the map to your little scavenger hunt. If you do indeed find what you seek out there at the end of the galaxy, I might just let you meet that person too.
Huh. About that errand. Did we actually need the EMP for anything but our little snooping operation? Anyway, I'll add Gride's data to your navigation system.
Alright, this is the part where we're going to be jumping back into our Millennium Falcon. And I'm actually going to save all that for the next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And if you guys can, go ahead and like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And leave me leave me a comment down below if you want to see something else or you want to see more of the series. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And the next one, we're going to be seeing plenty of action. And not only that, too, we might see a new faction enter the game. So until then, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will catch you guys later.